I've been waiting to open this for like several days. I got a little sculpture in here. A nice little message, look at that. So I'm thinking, since nobody knows what these, well, a couple of you might know who Kolobee are. Oh, I'm already tangled, barely started. They're these little things. Let's see. These guys. So they're kind of like these, they're not fairies, but they hang out in nature and kind of gnome-like where they're there, but they're not there. Super magical, kind of hidden, mystical things. So in that bag, I got one more to hang out. This is Earl Grey, and this is Orange Pekoe. And they live right here. Not on my desk, but on this little wooden lily paddy thing. It's a sticker, but I'm not sticking on anything. It's too cute. So what I'm gonna do is I got all these fancy watercolors and I did my swatches. I finished them. So these are the exciting ones. This top row right here, the super granulation something or other. Here, I'll show you. It's the top row there. They do all these fancy kind of mixing stuff. You can mix your own, of course, but you know, look at this one does it. I don't know, I think they're cool. And I just put the bottom row there because I didn't mean to buy pearlescent paints. Let's see if you can see. If I can make them pearlescent. Kinda. They look cool, but they don't really reproduce well. So I'm just not in the habit of making a lot of original art for sale. It's gonna be made into print media somehow. Yeah, so that's the fancy bunch. Here's this one. I finished my swatches. Obviously in no particular order. I think mostly the top row came with the box for the most part, and then the bottom ones are new that I bought and filled to fill in the gaps kind of. So the set came with these three. It came with 2 yellows, 2 oranges, a red, and 2 blue. What? That's and this one it came with as well. And these 2. Yeah, I bought the purples and the buff color. Anyway, and weird thing, this is the new swatch thing. Continuing my awful swatch making capabilities here. Here's the before picture. But look at this. Somehow, again, the little spot. I'm consistent, right? So yeah, I'm gonna finally put these to good use. It's easy to get excited about making swatches because they usually come out the way you intended, but these things, that's another story. And then while I wait for these to dry a little bit, I could open this thing and see who's in here. It is hot. This I ripped when I took the label off. This came with a little hole in it, but it's tiny. I don't think anything came out of that. Look at that. Should be fine. All right, let's see. Everything in its place. I'm curious to see what happens to these when I put the watercolor on them, because they're not really, I got kind of overworked this one with some erasing. It's hard to draw someone else's character. It's like you know, you could get, well, plenty of people draw stuff in their own style and it looks good. It looks like somebody drew the thing, like Winnie the Pooh. I see a bunch of artists draw Winnie the Pooh, but sometimes it just looks like counterfeit Pooh Bear because something's wrong and I don't know what it is. Yeah, so I tried my best to capture who they were without just making them look all like, what's that website? Temu Kolobee? They got little holes. It's a mystery why. Some say to make them more aerodynamic, but they don't fly. Maybe they do. What do I know? And this little guy. Looking up at a clover. Yeah, so I was trying to get them right. Erase, erase, erase. And it would pick up all the lint and I had to keep like clearing out my eraser to get it to keep erasing. It started feeling real slidey. It was weird. So, let's see, these guys, this one, he's gray with a little bit of yellowish, and the faces are beigey. It's easy enough. This guy is like a little tropical fruit. I wonder, like, Discord keeps making little notification sounds, and every time I go on, I'm like, where is the notification? Are you just telling me somebody said something, or is it to me? I don't know. But yeah, so I was gonna try to see, I guess to get this smooth, some of these smooth transitions, wouldn't that be a wet on wet kind of watercolor thing? Contractor, hey, you know what? You posted a watch streak and I heard Twitch make a sound and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. It was you. Thank you so much. How you doing? I got some painting to do. Little portraits of these guys before I open their new sibling, friend, best friend, whatever. So, let's see, I got all the colors. I only need a couple. Maybe I could do, let's see. It might be too intense, but since there's a clover in this one, I could try to use the greens, but it might look like the scrape my knee in the grass green. So that might be too crazy. This might be nice for the belly though. It's yellow with purple, grayish purple. Contractor's doing good. Yeah, I'll start with this guy. All right, I have yet to use this brush. Tiny. I use this one a bunch and I love it. It's just holds on to so much water, but it's so precise still. It's nice. All right, but this guy is little. I got choices here. Let's see what I got. Who would I want? I think these two. Yeah, we'll try that. I don't know. Are you going to be at the Tucson Comic-Con again this year? We're skipping Tucson this year. No Tucson Comic-Con for us, says Joel. Maybe next year. I like going out that way. It's, for some reason, the flights have been really expensive lately. So it has us like picking and choosing, like, oh, maybe maybe not that this year. What do we? Our next one is San Diego Comic-Con. We haven't gotten our badges in the mail yet. This is our first year going to San Diego Comic-Con, not living in San Diego County. So that should be interesting. Yeah, it's we're gonna Airbnb with friends. So you're gonna be at Tucson Contractor? All right. I did say wet on wet, right? So let's try it. And gray. All right, let's see. Oh, of all these colors, this is the only one that I'm not sure what color it is. I'm guessing yellow ochre. It's Daniel Smith. Daniel Smith, put little indicators on your pans, please. Everybody else did. It's just like, well, you'll figure it out. I have a tube of this, so I looked that up. I have a tube of that, so that was easy. Everything else I either had the wrappers for or I jotted it down, but this one, nope. Nope. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. I think I'll use this for the Kolobee or Earl Grey. Oh, dang, I was hoping to see you there again. Planning on taking the whole weekend off for it this time. It's gonna be a good time. We enjoyed it when we were there. Yeah, sorry we're gonna miss you. What other shows do you do? Alright, so yeah, I'm thinking for this little guy, oh, Joel caught a fly. I'm like, what's going on? He's trying to one-hand a fly out the front door. Yeah, so this one and this one, like this mostly with little pops of that. We'll see what happens. It, you know, what does it matter? It might look bad, but it's not like it's a commission or anything. James Lee Stone. Really. Yeah, I'm stalling because I'm like, I'm gonna put paint and it's gonna. All right, I guess it's gonna happen. Yeah, a little bit of Daniel Smith and this Schminke thing that I got so excited about the other week. The only other convention that come close enough for me to get to is the Phoenix one, but that's passed already this year. Beth, middle name. Don't tell them, that's me. All right, let's get to it. So yeah, these are James and Contractor. These are Kolobee. My favorite streamer sculpts them. I bought another one, so I'm gonna unbox that while the paint on these are drying. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, Joel's singing your praises. I told him. He's making sure you didn't go unnoticed. What you been up to, James? I have Lady Mechanica covers that I was coloring. Some minor San Diego Comic-Con prep.
Game over.
And to wind down, I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn, the old game. I even got the expansion, the Frozen, what now? Frozen something? Tundra? I don't know. It's good. I like it a lot. It's one of those games where you know you like it when you do every single side quest. This paper is super thirsty. I had 2 jobs cancel on me. Oh, that was oh no. Their loss. All right, I'm gonna try my hand at the wet on wet. So were they like marker commissions, 9 by 12, that type of deal? Okay, hold on. These guys get you out of the splash zone. There you go. There, let's go. Easy. I keep singing that Little Mermaid song that, look at this stuff, isn't it neat? I guess because I've got my whole my whole container full. My collection's complete. Bloody! How are you? That name is crazy. Alright, hold on, that's the wrong... Here we go. Let's try this one. These two pans I filled myself. And it's interesting to see how watercolor just kind of dries and shrinks. Makes me appreciate the sellers who fill their own pans and they're nice and like topped off and domed up. Life, work, all busy but good. Busy and good. Oh, that's good. Same. Trying to not leave San Diego Comic-Con preparations for last minute. So far so good. I got parking for us, which was kind of weird. Like, all right, how much? Jeez. Somewhere there's a thing for me to try these on before I commit. There we go. Oh, avalanche. Kind of Kolobee color. I am a really big McFarlane fan. Got way too much Spawn stuff and got his signature tattooed on your arm. Really? That's a big fan. Yeah, I don't know if I would get a signature on me. You must be sure of your fanness. All right. So far, it's a great Kolobee. So then I'm assuming, let's see, you got his signature tattooed on. So you met him, he signed your arm, and you got that tattooed, or you took a sample of his signature to a tattoo artist? I'm curious. I think, yeah, he signed my arm and I got it tattooed. That's really cool. I think I got my first Spawn comic when I was 8 or 9. Was not something I should have been reading. Those are the best ones when you shouldn't be reading them at that age, but I've loved it ever since. Yeah. Okay, so let me see what happens if I put the super granulating stuff over. Where is this, guys? It's kind of in his belly. Belly yellow, and the back of his head. It almost has a sheen to it. So tiny. All right, so let's see. Where did you get that color from? All right. I still haven't figured out how to properly use these granulating ones. Let's see. It's weird because then like some lavender color starts pulling and I'm trying to mix it so I get all of the colors, and then whatever pooling it does happens on my little card here. All right, something like that. Do you have any on your tootsies? No, well, a little on your leg. Let's try not to paint on the Kolobee. All right, we'll see what that does when it dries. It's picking up some of my red ambient light. Layer 1. So far, no tragedies. So, let's see. For the clover, I think I want to drop a little bit of this stuff in, but sparingly. Maybe it would look good over just standard, good old 516, whatever that one is. I like that better than the bluer, cooler one. You can't see much of the green. It looks red, but there's green. All right. So I'll use this juicy brush. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Maybe I'll just do it over dry. Who knows? This brush is too big for this thing.
Andrew Wilson commented down.
Andrew Wilson, hi on YouTube. Beth's good evening. It's stupid hot here in Ohio, really over 90 degrees. California and Coffin Comics in Arizona can have it. Is Arizona having unseasonably cool temperatures? That's the second reference I've read about Arizona. I think here in the Inland Empire, it's no picnic. What is it? In a couple days, it'll be in the 90s. We're just living the AC life right now, which is fine, but I don't want to think about the day the thing breaks. It's kind of an older unit, but so far so good. Is it humid in Ohio? I mean, hot is hot. There's no, we're talking about, oh, it's a dry heat. Yeah, but it's like an oven still. But if it's super humid, it does kind of make things a bit worse. I'm gonna try the other brush. Contractor, my friend, did the same thing with Stan Lee's signature, but he got one of those Joe Gomez art giant Sharpies to make it huge and noticeable. Oh, the king size ones. Yeah, that'll do it. So, how was the signature? Was this a long time ago, Stan Lee, or more later on, Stan Lee? Oh, this brush is so nice and polite. It's like, what do you want? I'll go there. On his forearm. That's pretty cool. Signature tattoos are super fan status for sure. Like 2013, 2014. I just have one little sun tattoo. That was enough. All right. So here's my test of patience. Set it aside, let it dry. It's like, no, keep fussing, keep poking at it. I do have my heat gun. I can blast it. Okay, so then here's this guy. So here, this is what I'm interested in finding out. This paper is very fibery, and I was struggling trying to draw this because just drawing someone else's character it's tricky. It ends up looking like counterfeit or something. Rather than draw it in your style, it looks like just unlicensed product or something. I'm in Cincinnati. The Midwest is allergen central. Anything allergen central, is it? That's so much bad. Anything over 75 degrees, it's not cool with me. Yes, humid too. Hi Joel, heard in the peanut gallery. I used to have allergies, and we moved to San Diego, and I didn't have them unless I was walking around Balboa Park. Chula Vista, nothing really bothered me over there. Then we came to the Inland Empire and they started up again, so I just went ahead and got some Flonase right quick because I don't want to mess around with that stuff. So here's the paper I'm using. It was on sale and I thought it looked like a fun kind of experimental thing. I got this too. This is darker. I kind of don't know what to do with these darker ones. White acrylic or wash or something or just, yeah, I don't know. Dark colors, vibrant colors. So when I was struggling with this drawing, I erased a bunch and it pulled fibers and it made it kind of fuzzy. So I'm curious to see how the paint kind of settles in. I used to work at a coffee shop when I was younger. 93, this straight edge guy came in with his fresh Bart Simpson don't have a cowman tattoo. I think what might happen in those instances when I pull it up is it makes little fuzz nuggets. And then I got a little fuzz nugget there. And it just kind of makes a little collection of pigment or something. So this one, this is Orange Pico. He looks like a tropical delight. So again, I think that worked okay, wet on wet. It's different, right? I like the hard edge stuff of just the dry or the wet on dry. Am I even saying that right? And I wanted that to blend, and it did, but it just needs more. I don't know. So to start off, wet on wet. There he is. He's looking at you. I like her little designs. Hindsight can be painful sometimes. I guess now though, there's ways to remove tattoos. And also people don't really view tattoos anymore like how we did. It's more of a collection of a bunch of stuff. Like a notebook on your skin. So nothing hinges on that one silly tattoo you got back in the day, because it's just a tapestry of everything you liked. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just made all that up. I was just watching somebody show off her tattoos, and I'm like, really? Okay, sure, I guess. It's just different. Old folk alert. I'm gonna need a channel redeem, it's like Grandma says. Every time I say something old fogey. All right. Kolobee number 2. I don't know when the last time I had air conditioner was, but it's nice. Leroy, how are you? Back in my day, redeem. Yeah. Oops. Leroy, I'm gonna make nice watercolor today. I got so excited about my swatches. I thought, what if I make a painting? Oh my gosh. Mind blown. So the subject matter are these little sculptures that I collect. See, look, it's I'm so sloppy. There's little, I don't know what that is. It's not budging, but I guess it's part of the look now. Deliberate. Okay, wet on wet coming up. So, who do we have here? Let's see. There's no place for granulation on this guy, I don't think. He's a smooth fruit. So, are these watercolors different from last stream? They're the same. These are the ones I lost my mind over. These granulation ones here. Let's see. Oh, see, I finished my swatching off stream because I was just getting too excited about it. So here's the regular stuff that I've continued with my awful swatching technique. And here's the granulation ones. Yeah, so then the middle one, the yellow violet, I kind of dabbed into this. This paper is really super absorbent, so I don't know how crazy it's gonna get. I used the gray and then that weird yellow stuff. That's just green. This will be just the regular fancy stuff. I didn't buy the set. That, what was it, $300 and something set? I hope you pressed the button on C and ordered that 48 pack. No, I didn't. It's too expensive. See, once I graduate from swatches, then maybe I'll consider it. But as it stands, I'm already like, wait, what's going on here? All right, so who do you want to be? Do you like the ochre? That's too earthy. I'm gonna have to mix like a peach or something. Yeah. That's all right. Yeah, if anybody knows, what is this yellow ochre? That's the only mystery color. Daniel Smith doesn't put in information on their pans. So, yeah. I'll be looking, because that's the good Manny color. Manny the Grump's friend. So, I'm gonna have to take this with me to the art store. All right, let's see. Let's try some stuff out. Maybe a little dab. You're a fan of that yellow violet mix? I like it too. It kind of grew on me because it seemed like that's just dirty yellow, but then I thought, yeah, that's awesome. That's what I like about it. I just got a 30 pack of acrylic paint markers, dual tip on Amazon for around $10. What brand? Share with the class. I want to know. Also, let me know if you come around and remember, how do they last? Because some of those pens, as soon as you open them, maybe a lot of them, they just dry up. It's like a one-use thing. So I would like to know. Oops, there you go. I'd like to know how it does for you. So that's good for his tail end. Not so much for his front side. More yellow. That should be easy. Oh, because it's wet. Are you still? Yeah, it's still moist. So I could just maybe dab the yellow in. Like a mad lad. Okay. All right. So then if I go kind of all the way down, maybe I could just get it to do something cool at the end. Kogurt sounds delicious. Is that your favorite medium to work in, the paint pens? Does it matter where you are, if you're home or traveling, what you take with you? Oh. Let's see. Definitely has like a berryness happening to his tail. 45% off with a one-time $3 coupon. As long as I keep the caps on, so far so good. I also got grabby paint pens, but only have AA fine tip on those. This has a nib and a brush. Yeah, that's convenient. Grabby? A brand called Grabby? Or do you just grab them? Must be a brand. Like, no, they're super grippy. Okay, so berry color. Who can add a berryness? Probably a dab of this one. 544. Winsor Newton. Where are you again? Oh. Contamination. They used to bug me mixing the paints, but I've seen so many artists that I really enjoy, and their palettes, their paints are just a wreck. Like, oh, okay, so you gotta be sloppy like that. It's where the magic happens. It might be a little too dark. Hold on. Is this too light? No, it works. Let's do it. I love this brush, and then it's like, oh, what's the matter with you, brush? Why are you so chunky? Hold on. Give me this one. Oh, look at that. You saw it right up. Like a pro. Looks kind of, it looks more flamey than tropical. Hold on, that's a... It's a messy style. I mean, clean painters don't exist. It's my safety net for when my sketch comes out crummy. Oh, yeah. The crumbs are intentional. The crummy. Let's see. That's okay for a first layer. I should let it dry. and then go back in with some like shadows and details and extra colors. So okay, so far orange pico. Yeah, that's like weird fuzzies that catch some weird colors, but that's all right. A little too much yellow here. That'll work though. All right. So let's see who's in the bag. This is a new little sculpture. One of these guys. This is a Kolobee. They're mystical creatures, kind of like fairies or gnomes. That's orange pico. This is Earl Grey. Or Earl G, if you're friendly. So then there's this one. Only slightly damaged. And I think it's always best to open things up next to a bunch of open paint. So we're ready. Pull this off and keep it. Will it lose its sticky? That's not bad. Let's see if I can restick it. Party, party! Where's my... Okay. Who partied? Like my whole cockpit of stuff is... Shadow? Shadow Staff? Oh my gosh! Shadow knows exactly what a Kolobee is. He's a... or Shadowfax is a Doodle Towner. Oh, yay! Hold on, hold on. Hi, nice to meet you. And FPT is here too, cool. You're just in time for the unboxing of my new one. I'm so excited. Okay, hold on. This part, I have a tendency of showing the stuff I shouldn't show online. I got my first one on Thursday. Your very first one? Oh. There. Just making sure. I save these two like a silly person. All right. So, yeah, look, Shadow, I was trying to make little portraits of these guys. Where's it? Here he is. And it's hard to draw someone else's character because they end up just looking like unlicensed counterfeit imitations. So I figured while these dry, I'll open up the new one. Let's see. All right. Oh, you go over there. That's not gonna stick. These two I pulled off of other things, so I don't blame them if they don't stick. This is Brandy Bingham's sticker book. NPT, you have a unique opinion about Game of Thrones. You've just finished watching the series, right? And you said the last season was your favorite? Watching Beth paint and unbox stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh, hold on. Here's the part that I did last time. This was private for me. No, it's just this is the official name, Greenfin Kolobee. So many stickers. You saw I did see your Discord status. I was like, that's interesting. You know what? Whatever you like is fine. I'm not judging you. I just I've never heard anybody love it. They either think, that's fine, or they're really angry about it, but it's your favorite, you said. No, so I watched Game of Thrones ages ago. I hate the last couple. Oh, see, that makes more sense to me. That settles in my brain in a more comfortable way. Okay. Here it is. No. You know what I try not to do is put these on my tongue because they dissolve a little bit. I'm gonna die an early death. Look here. Let's see. These might not be the kind. They feel the kind. This one feels like styrofoam. This one feels like the one you want to put your tongue on. Not really. What's the matter with me? Yeah, it's just dissolving. Who cares? Nobody. I care. I don't know why. Those are just Cheetos with cheese, right? All right. Oh, look at this. You ready? It's a tiny little Kolobee stamp. Okay, Ready? Don't get stuck on your little things. Oh, look it. Oh. Ta-da! Hello, welcome. Yep, aerodynamic, check. Fins, check. It's more vibrant than I was thinking. No, the hole is not for a necklace. There isn't a well-documented reason for the hole besides just a stylistic choice, but the lore that has been suggested is it might help with the Kolobee's aerodynamic abilities, even though they don't really fly necessarily. Maybe, but we watched season 1, was okay.
House of the Dragon.
Oh, House of the Dragon, okay. House of Dragons, that's what I kept calling them. Yeah, we went, what did we do? Where, oh, I think it was a swag bag from San Diego Comic-Con, and it was all House of Dragons stuff. I think we sent a lot of it to our friend, Mork. Okay, look at them. They're a trio. Oops. Oh, that's a good size. Look at that. Perfect. What a nice little group. Earl Grey, Orange Pico, and I don't know who this mango lovely sight is gonna be, but yeah. I was hoping for a teen name, but nothing jumped out to me, so I guess I'll wait. Aw, look it. I think there's a size bigger and a size smaller than this group here. Oh yeah. They're troublemakers. That's what these guys are. You're gonna mess your stuff up. Party! It's supposed to be made of starch. Learned that in the 5th grade. Oh! And starch and what? There must be more to it than that. What made it just okay for you? The last season of Game of Thrones, or did I miss something? The last season of Game of Thrones, I think the things that the way they wrapped it up and the character development all happened at like a breakneck speed, because I guess the writers wanted to move on to other projects. So if they did the same stuff but stretched it out where you can actually have some character development kind of simmer and happen over time, I could buy all that. It just was too fast. And the thing is, everybody, it was like this beloved show, and it felt like a real kick in the face. Like, okay, I see you, bye, and that's it, and that's the legacy. So it's like, oh, thanks. I don't know science. Yeah, the writers thought they were getting Star Wars. Ah. All right. So this guy, will you even fit on one of these? Do I need to bust out the bigger one? No, of course you will. What a cutie. Aw. Who are you? What's your name? What made first House of Dragons just okay? For
I just comment.
oh, I will continue watching the series. Was just a bit of an adjustment, trying to avoid spoilers.
You know what I'm talking about?
The new season of House of Dragons.
The one we watched the season, and right in the middle of it got.
You know, I don't remember it getting weird. I don't think I was that into it at all. I was just kind of watching it like, all right, here's something, throw it on. So maybe I was pleasantly, not surprised, but I thought, oh, I remember. Now I know what you're talking about.
Right? It's kind of spoilery.
Yeah, it's spoilery. And yeah, okay, now I'm on the same page with you. It was weird. It was an interesting choice.
Chion might be your Jean fall.
Was that you, Chion?
Not saying
Chion, thank you for lurking and spreading merriment. Hi to you and Mr. Cat. All right, are you guys at all dry? Is this what it is to watercolor? You gotta like wait forever and then you're still wet. Oh, shoot. How about this one? What?
Chion.
What's that?
What is Chion?
She's... Mr. Cat says hiya. Hiya, Mr. Cat. I saw on Facebook you signed something, Mr. Cat. I thought that was really cute. I'm tangled. Hold on. What are you... Okay. This guy. This is what we need. This is what Kolobee's like. Hold on, everybody. What do you have on your face? What did you do? Okay, hold on. All right. Oh, and you know what? I just thought Shadow's probably bouncing back and forth. This is all Julie EE's work here. The sculptures. Does she have her info on this? Yes. Okay. And she's streaming right now, so I'm not gonna raid to her because it's too embarrassing. But he's probably, or he, I have no idea. They're probably like over there hanging out. This is who this is, if you're interested. You should even do it. We got the sketches, just haven't had time to post. Well, good. I'm glad that they arrived safely. Reading my mind. Yeah, there was an issue with one of the sketches not getting to where they're supposed to go. So we've changed the way we're mailing them out, so that won't be an issue anymore. So we're glad that you got yours. Let's see. What, are you not even plugged in? I was all ready to blast off. Disappoint. Not to wait for it to dry like a normal person. I was gonna heat gun him. That's my face right now. I like those little creatures. Shadow says he. Hello. And you know what? Habit. I gotta save the days. These guys right here. They're Kolobee from my favorite streamer and artist. Little collectible sculptures. They're like fairies or gnomes, just kind of mystical creatures. And this one just came in the mail. These I had for a while. And I figure it's like a good opportunity to use all this paint that I've been all super excitedly making swatches of. Okay. Impressing only myself and Leroy. These watercolors, they look what they do all on their own. They make multiple colors and I couldn't be more excited about them. So I was losing my mind over making the swatches. I figured, well, then why don't I just paint with them? Wouldn't that be something? So let's see. I probably should have started with the face since it's such a delicate color, but yeah, live and learn. I said Leroy, right? Did I mess that up? Beth has been dying to use that gun, lol. Yeah, I thought for certainly I see it's plugged in. Is it not on the business end? Isn't plugged in? Is that what happened? Why would I unplug it? Safety? Okay. I did say I wanted to put some granulation stuff in the clover. So just for funsies, let's try that. This is the one that has the green and red. You like the metallic ones? Those I bought on accident. I bought them from just the display at an art store, thinking it was like sky blue and gray. And it wasn't. I got more than I bargained for. Okay. Where is my little swatchy thing? This'll do. See, it's already trying to separate into red and green, that middle one. Now I'm concentrating. Don't mess up.
Leroy said you should buy a 48 pack for accident instead.
I know that thing. It's still in my. He's talking about they sell the entire collection of this granulation stuff, and I just have it in my wish list. Just kind of visiting it every now and again. It's over, what is it? Over $300 or something? There's smaller sets. Okay, I'm looking right now. Who are you? Jerry's Artorama. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 5 set of tubes for $100. $100. That doesn't sound right. But yeah, I agree. One day. Maybe I'll make a list of like, all right, when you finish Periwinkle's zine, then you can buy yourself a giant paint set. That's fair. Sounds expensive. Yeah, it's super expensive. I bought my 3 favorite and I'm pretty happy with that, so that's fine. By next week, she'll be saying how it's such a value at that price. I love the 4-leaf clover. Yeah, I was thinking, because they're tiny, what would this little guy be looking up at, all in awe of? So, I like clover too. I like it more now that we're not walking a dog in a park where he used to get stung by bees because of the clover. There was one vet in our neighborhood, and she said this wasn't related. The visit wasn't related to a bee sting, but she said something about he'd die if he got stung by a bee. And I was thinking, he's been stung before. Why would you? I get that it's dangerous, but that's a little much. So we'd go around. We had a little container of Benadryl in the car. Give him one of those. He was a frolicker, so you gotta be prepared. All right, hold on. Let's stop. Okay, set it aside. Done for now. What about you? Are they 5-gallon tubes? Right, James? It's one thing, your art supplies. What's the deal? Like, you're finding coupons for acrylic pens, and then here this guy is selling 5 tubes for $98.88. Jerry's Artorama. I don't know. Alrighty, so there's a tiny little ladybug right here. So that's gonna happen. I've decided. ladybug color. It's pretty ladybug. Beth and I dropped some serious yen on art supplies in Japan. Lol. Yeah, we did. And it wasn't, some of the stuff is less expensive there. Some of it's not, and we still bought that stuff anyways because we were just thinking we're in treat yourself mode, I guess. And I bought some of these colors. Oh, these brushes. I like these a lot. They're really soft. And these weren't very expensive, like imitation sable or something. Yeah, I like this one, these two, because they're little. They're good to travel. And some of the purchases are duty-free, not all of them, but it was just fun. And I think because we were there for Tokyo Comic Con, we were just like in an arty mode, both, and have brush will travel. Yeah, I did this one. Is it grabbable? Here it is. This was at what was that? Emerald City Comic Con. I keep trying to find a way to do watercolor kind of quickly, like you just do embellishments, not the whole thing. This is not an example of that, but yeah, it's just not the medium for doing quick sketches. But if you do some nice little background, bloomy flourish, I think that can make just a simple little drawing into something that looks like, ooh, that's pretty arty. That's how it goes in my mind anyway. All right, who did I say? I think I liked this one. Yeah, I think this is Alizarian Crimson, like the bloodiest red. Is it? I don't know what's real anymore. Okay, that's pretty juicy. Oh, okay, so should I avoid no, the dots are black. Okay, so I'll do that last. I was gonna say, do I avoid them? But no, you just go over it with black. Totally worth it. I'd do it again. I see Beth at Fine Art Gallery going, oh, that is so arty. Every single thing. What's this? I need this. I don't know what you are, but you're coming home with me. Like this. Oh my gosh, I did do that. Who am I even? That's not even a joke. This thing. I think it's a smudger. Look at it though. It wasn't that expensive at all. I'm like, what are you? I need you. I think it's a smudger for like stenciling and stuff. I like it. I'm making a joke and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not funny. That's what you do. Looks like a mini tiki torch. Yeah. I'll do it in my my Kolobee diorama. Okay, I only half thought of this, or planned out this ladybug. Oh my goodness, come on, ladybug, you could do it. Yeah, art supplies, and another, Joel and I have developed an addiction, an expensive habit. I don't know how I feel about it. Freaking Rainier cherries. Oh my gosh. They're like $8 a pound. And we just keep going and buying bags, and each bag costs $16. They're so good. Oh my gosh. They're probably, what? Rainier cherries for the win. They're so good. They're better than red cherries. I don't know if they're like, what's the, so if red, I can't math. Red cherries are $2 a pound, and then the Rainier cherries are $8 a pound. $2.60. So yeah, we just keep going and buying bags. We scratching our arms, like telling the produce guy, hey, you got any Rainier cherries? I do in back. Seriously, that's how it went down. Yeah, they're good. One of the supermarkets by us, they've renovated and they're having a grand reopening, so I suspect that their prices are kind of artificially low. So I figured get them while it gets good, because I bet you they're gonna raise the price. Hold on, I want a dab of like a different color so it's not just flat red, but I think I've already sealed the deal on it. I'm gonna get some later today. They told me they would get new ones today. See, like we know the schedule of the stocking of the Rainier cherries. They're so good. Okay. I'm not impressed yet, but it's just layer one.
I mentioned the cake in a candy bar.
Cake in a candy bar? Oh, I think Beth's favorite adventure purchase was cake in a can. Yeah. That was really satisfying because I was just looking up things of what not to miss or what might be interesting. And one of the cake in the can videos popped up in my YouTube. And it was just this guy who went to a vending machine somewhere kind of by where we were going to go in Osaka. The American Mall, Americana Mall, America. I don't know. Anyway, I was thinking, it was raining, right? And I just took a chance and walked to this vending machine hoping it was still there, and it was. I tell you, I filled my pocket with cans of cake and I have no regrets. I think there was a reel of me just squirreling away cakes in the rain. All right, you need to dry. See, this is the part I have no, I guess I could do this part. The face, I have no patience. Watercolors need patience. All right, so buff titanium, maybe. I'd say so. Close enough. And if I get into it, a little shadow color of something. You saw that video? It's a decent match, isn't it? Close enough. Good enough for a first layer. And see what happens. Alright, so is there any other? There's the subtlest little shadow under the eyes and the eyelids. Black and white, and then red lips. I don't think there's anything around here. I just think that I should have paid closer attention when she was streaming painting them. Yeah, it looks like there's a shading kind of thing going on around the edge. So we'll start off with the buff titanium. This brush. Okay. Let's see. I got choices here. Let's try this one. this guy. He's melting into my paper. True story. Start, you say, James? All right. Oh, let's see. Where's... Here you are. That'll work. Six pack of cake. They were really good. It threw me off because there's a nice looking can, and it just has what I thought was a print of little strawberry slices and layers of cakiness and strawberry shortcake, whatever, and cakey, like bready, crusty. I don't know. Just it looked really nice, and then it turned out that was actually the product inside. They made it look so perfect. I'm like, my mouth is watering. Hold on. They made it look so perfect. Some of them had these little circle design on the inside edge of the clear can, and it wasn't a design. It was actually like some sort of black jelly. What was it? Black bean, or it was good. Coffee, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, that was a good time. All right, hold on. What are you doing? I need like a thin wash or something. So, if I want to do soft shading, I should do it now while the watercolor is wet. That's what I think. That's what a pro would do. What's going on there? It just... It's absurd. I was wondering, because I was mentioning how I was erasing and it made paper fuzz and how it would react to watercolor. Kind of gunks up around it, but it's not that big a deal. What did I say I was going to use? Probably just like a grayish version of the same, I'd imagine. Mess it up. I think the artist who comes to mind with the messy watercolor palette, his name is Tony Sandoval. He does this book called, or he's called, what's that?
Leroy.
Leroy, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Buy them paints. You're a bad influence. Ah. Hold on, what did I miss? I'm like trying to art stuff. My Kolobee didn't come with a snack like yours. A snack? Shadow, how long have you been watching Julie? Because I think your account, or you have one of the first emblems by her, right? Like an early fan. The packing peanuts. Oh. Oh, that's right. And the bird. Okay, Shadow, you have excellent taste. I see you around. Shadow and I also watch the 24-hour bird channel. I don't care. It's nice. I was listening to music, and I'll have California Burbs is the channel. It's the turkey emote that Shadow put on. So I was just kind of doing stuff at my desk, listening, just having the bird sounds. They have goats there right now because they actually hire grazing goats to take care of their hillside. And my music just had this backtrack of goat bleating. And it was kind of going to the beat of the music for a while, and I was like, oh my gosh, I like their remix. So,
You don't have to question.
Beth, did you do the Lucky Fairy theme on purpose? I guess I didn't. What do you mean?
Because she thought you were very pictures.
Oh, I thought it was because I know 4-leaf clovers are lucky. I thought maybe you were thinking ladybugs were lucky. Is that the coincidence? 4-leaf clovers, and so are ladybugs. You see, I had no idea. Well, a four-leaf clover, yeah, but I was just trying to think of something cute and tiny, so ladybug popped into my head. That's so interesting. Ah, I should have just said yes. Aren't I clever? No? Just dumb luck. I've been following Julie since January 2022. I just can't get enough of what she does over there. I love it when new people go to her channel and they're just like, what is all this? Ah, and then someone else gives them a subscription. What are you doing? Oh, delete. Command Apple what? Apple Z? Undo. Well. So keep doing it. That's a lesson. Hold on. Don't be silly. Command. There you go. Alright, so then you need to set aside watercolor. Oh my goodness. You unconsciously did it. Yeah, I guess so. Alrighty. So I'm gonna do your face in the buff titanium. You can't see, but it did. Oh, I guess you can. There is a tiny bit of red that popped out of there, which isn't very clovery, but I just was itching to use my granulating watercolor. I couldn't help myself. Right.
James says he was picked at the sub to channel last year during his move, but he didn't get to use it.
Oh, that happens. That was kind of nice of someone. Once in a while, I'll get just a random gift sub from a channel, and I can't even imagine. Maybe I got swept in from a raid into that channel, and I was just in the mix or something. I'm like, what is this? And sometimes it's like, Well, even Julie, Twitch kept suggesting her stream. I'm like, all right, I don't know what this is. Why do you keep? Pink is not my favorite color. And they were totally right. I didn't understand what I was missing. It's so much more than just pink. It's an entire world. And then people like Art and Jest, where it's like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. She's so full of energy. And but she does this whole like this Camp Chaos thing. It's a whole event that you can I got gifted this nice little art pack and this Camp Chaos band, so now I feel like I'm one of the team. I'm all ready to go and watch all the channels that participate in this and see what they're doing. Just a lot of fun. All right. So, yeah, I guess it's like paint drying time. So maybe it's a good time to call it quits. Let stuff dry. Play with this new guy. She signed his little bottom side. Look at that. He has no name. Earl G. Orange Pico. And what's your green fin? Green fin for now. Yeah, it was real nice. Safe arrival. I'm gonna need a bigger Brandy Bingham wooden sticker because that's where they all live. Alrighty. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna read out. I think I'll just go eat some cherries. Dare I? I wouldn't. Nope, I'm not. I'm just gonna go. I was so tempted, but no. I'm gonna eat cherries. Beth is now in the cult of Julie. Yeah, that's fine. I could deal with that. I read something saying it was like GTA but for Star Wars. I was suddenly interested. GTA but for Star Wars. Eat cherries. Elizabeth, no, there are only 2 cherries. No, there are not. There are not. Did you eat the whole bag? Did he eat the whole bag? There's a big bag. It's like 2 pounds of cherries. You ate all the cherries. Oh my goodness. All right. Is that healthy? They're good cherries. They're no Rainier cherries. Time to buy. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, see, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. All right. So we better head out before they sell out, because we'll be crying. All right. Let's see. I got a huge mess here. Thank you so much. It was super excited to see Shadow stop by. Oh, ad. All right. I'll wait till the ad's done, and then I'll say goodbye. Well then, where's the? I don't know how many of you. You guys are probably still hearing me. I don't know when the ads start, or if they're just like, I can't even snooze it. I tried to turn the ads off, and they're just meant that I had no control over when they started. Sean's like, talk to you later. Yeah, I went to the settings to figure out how the ad stuff. I figured because my channel's not big enough to have the interruption of ads come around. Because it's like if you go to check a channel out, and the first thing you get is smacked with like, what's the one I'm getting? I don't even know. I tune them out. But anyway, I can't even change them. I can only change when they happen. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll just turn them on and then space them out as much as I can. But yeah, I think if I learned anything from this whole swatching experience is that I'm so bad at it. What is this? look, okay, attempt number 1. What is even that? Why does it do that? That just should be regular paint. I think if you enable the pre-roll ads, you can disable other ads. And that's when people first come into the stream, right? And I think that's the worst, that's the most uninviting solution, in my opinion. I don't know, especially if you're taking a chance on someone and it's like, oh my gosh, you have to choose. Yeah, right? When in doubt, YouTube. Yeah, like Andrew Wilson, he watches on YouTube. I think my mom does too. She's like, I don't know how to comment. I'm like, that's okay. And then this is my second attempt at, I just can't, what is this? When you see them do this on YouTube, they're just like these beautiful little pieces. All I can do is round the corners, and then look, now it's official. So, all right, I think you guys are back from ad stuff. So, and I can tell you a proper goodbye. Super excited for you guys to come hang out with me. Meet the new little guy, yet to be named. He looks tropical too. I can't think of a tea though that's cute. So he'll wait. He will remain greenfin indefinitely. So, all right, it's cherry time. Wish us luck. I'm gonna go do a cherry count and see like if I need to take Joel to the doctor. That's a lot of cherries. So like 2 pounds of cherries. Shadow, it was excellent meeting you. I'm so happy you're here. All right, so that's it. I want to take off. I want to eat some cherries. See you guys next week. Thank you.